Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is the Dyslexic Teacher. I hope you're all okay. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am going to be getting ready for work at the same time. Besides that, I would like us to talk about some AI. So, Mr. P. I don't know if you guys have seen Mr. P, but he is incredible, and he's got an artificial intelligence website called Teachmate AI, and it is absolutely wicked. It is every teacher's new best friend. So, if you are struggling with planning, or you're struggling with reports, or if you are needing some inspiration with things like generating questions or formative assessments or quizzes, or just something fun to do in your lesson, then Teachmate AI is the way forward. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
So as you can see, I have loaded my Google Chrome, and in the search bar, I'm just going to search for teachmate.ai. Enter. It's going to have a little think. And here I am with my login sign up screen. So if you haven't been on the website before, you need to go down to sign up and log in. And what you then need to do is create an account. So I have created an account, and there is a free account that you guys can have. However, I thought I would give it a go for the sakes of £6 a month and see what we couldn't come up with. And this is what we've got. So down here on this left hand side here, we've got all of the tools that I can have access to. Now, before I signed up to this £6 a month, you could get hold of free tools. So you tap on free tools, and you've got the example generator for spelling, punctuation and grammar. I could say that I would like an example of a relative clause. Create example. There's a little search bar across the top here, like loading bar. It takes a little while, and then down here we'll come up with the output of what it generates. So it is artificial intelligence, and Mr. P, who I'm sure you guys have seen all over the place, is doing an incredible job at trying his very best to create things to make life lots easier for teachers. So this is a really, really wicked way of just trying to reduce your workload a little bit, you know? I mean, don't by all means don't become reliant on AI. That is the quickest way of doing yourself out of a job. Make sure that you stay current, that you keep using technology in the classroom, but you need to make sure that you've still got your current subject knowledge, that you are forever building on your own CPD, your professional development, and your own skill sets. You need to be making sure that you're doing that, but sometimes it's a little bit chaotic and it's too much, and you, especially when you've got reports and things like that to do, just a quick spelling and grammar example so that you don't have to come up with the example is easily generated on Teachmate.ai. So here we've got, sure, here are some different types of relative clauses with explanations and examples. Restrictive relative clause, defining relative clause. So it gives you all of these different definitions and how that relative clause can be used in certain settings and how it changes a sentence's meaning. You can choose to save it and you can choose to copy it. So this, just want to remind you that this here is part of the free tools. So you've got spelling and grammar. If I just click back, activity ideas generator. We run on the national curriculum in England. Let's do what it suggests, the digestive system. And I teach year 5. let's generate some ideas. And again, it is loading and it will just come up with either one or a bunch of ideas that are practical and useful that you can just use in your classroom. There is also a report writing generator that is not included in the free resources. That is only included in the paid subscription. Now I'm going to show you what you get for your paid subscription in just a second. So here already it's taken a very, very short while to come up with a creative ways of engaging year 5 students and demonstrating their learning around the digestive system. Again, now I've managed to get rid of the little T-Rex that was in my kitchen and my dog stopped freaking out. You can see quite clearly that there's all these things. So let's go into what we might find in a subscribed area. Okay, so I'm going into my classroom tools. I've got model text generator, knowledge organizer generator, make your own knowledge organizer, success criteria, comprehension questions from my model text, comprehension creator, text and questions. So if I haven't created one of these and then one of these separately, I can create one altogether. Descriptive language generator. This is absolutely jam packed with really, really good stuff. We've got word map generator coming soon, phonics resource. So this is just in the classroom resources. So arithmetic paper generator, language translator, differentiated task generator. There is so much stuff. So honestly, for £6 a month, you just cannot go wrong. If I go into teacher tools, report writing, letter writing, I can create slides. Haven't actually had a proper play with that just yet. But let's have a look at the reports. It's report season. It's not going to be very long. So I've got little Johnny in my English class or in my class, and I want to create a report that is only 90 words long. I want it to be an informal tone. His strengths are that he's got a good imagination and a fantastic understanding of English literature. His areas for development are that his handwriting is a little scruffy and his presentation requires some work. I'd also like him to try and stretch himself when independent writing. Write a report. Johnny has shown excellent progress in English this term. He has displayed a good imagination that has been particularly effective in creative writing tasks. His understanding of English literature is fantastic and he has engaged well in class discussions. However, it would be beneficial for Johnny to work on improving his handwriting and presentation skills. Additionally, an independent writing tasks he could stretch himself to showcase greater depth and creativity. Overall, Johnny has demonstrated a positive attitude towards learning and has some more focus on presentation and independent writing. He is set to make even more progress. This is the style that I would use for my parents, whereas a formal report sounds more like I'm writing it to my head teacher. So let's regenerate that. in a formal tone. I did start to use it in a formal tone. That's the first time I've used informal, and actually it reads much nicer. Whereas if I use it in a formal tone, my parents won't engage with this at all. They won't understand what it is I'm saying. Midterm lesson planning, long-term lesson planning. As I scroll, so all of these in yellow, orange, whatever we want to do. Risk assessments for, if you go anywhere, you have to do a risk assessment, and it's the bane of many people's lives. So you can have that generated for you. I have mentioned before about ChatGPT, which is also highly recommended by Mr. P. He really likes ChatGPT and he uses it for lots of things as well. As you can see, this is all up and coming. Deep dive Q&A, subject leader support, survey generator, parents' evening notes. All really handy, helpful things that, this is all of the stuff that takes away our time from our families, and it's all the stuff that takes away our passion for teaching the children. Let's have a little go with the slides generator. So I am using the national curriculum. I am doing let's 5 again. So this will become one lesson rather than a group of lessons by the looks of it. So I understand how to write an introduction for a non-chronological report. This is what I'm doing right now with my kids. I already did it with them. So let's see what 8 slides it will come up with for me. Create PowerPoint slide. Taken roughly 53 seconds, so less than a minute to create me a PowerPoint. I mean, how wicked is that? It's so good. Lesson planner. I think that's probably going to be a PowerPoint as well. Let's see. I can recognize all of the gas giants in the solar system. Can recognize and name. Year 5. Create lesson plan. If you're liking the video and you're liking the content so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Output. Lesson plan. Exploring the gas giants of the solar system. Year 5 curriculum links are all here. Evaluation framework is all there. Tells me how it aligns with the curriculum. Tells me what resources I need. Tells me what questions to ask. Tells me what my vocabulary will be, and then the idea that what they have to do is create a poster or a leaflet highlighting the key aspects of each gas giant. So, and that's just a simple lesson plan about exploring the gas giants of the solar system. So I think it's pretty good, to be fair. I really like this. I don't mind that the PowerPoint didn't work properly. I'm really not that fussed. I prefer to create my own anyway. I've paid for the Positive Teacher Company ones, so I don't ever get to use my rainbow ones. Teaching tools. What else might you need? Possibly class behaviour management support, but obviously if you guys are seasoned pros, you probably won't need it. So yeah, I hope you found that useful. It's definitely well worth having it, even if you have it for a month and you just play with it and you don't like it. You can always unsubscribe. You're not tied in. It's literally just a rolling monthly thing, you're not tied in. You don't have to give. You can cancel it with immediate effect and it not be an issue at all. If you've got any questions, or you would like me to try a different something else, if you are considering trying anything else, I will also do a full video of all of the best teaching resources that I use. That is all. You've been beautiful. And if you like and subscribe, if you hit the notification bell, you will get a notification every single time I post a video. So thank you very much for watching, and it's been a pleasure. Bye.